You've probably heard of Amish weddings, plain clothes, wooden benches, a simple I do. But there's another tradition guided by rules stretching back roughly 6 centuries that few outsiders ever see. Hasidic Jewish weddings are shaped by medieval religious law and inherited custom. From arranged matches to sacred ceremonies binding not just 2 people, but an entire community. And it all begins long before anyone steps under the canopy. In the Hasidic world, the path to marriage starts around the age of 18. Unlike contemporary dating culture, this process is organized and deliberate, guided by a professional matchmaker known as a shadchan. The shadchan serves as a bridge, aligning 2 families rather than just 2 individuals, with a focus on long-term compatibility, religious devotion, and shared values. When initiating a potential match, the shadchan conducts rigorous family vetting. This involves contacting community elders, verifying yeshiva records, and assessing family reputation. For Hasidic families, a marriage is an investment in the continuation of their heritage, meaning factors like piety, modesty, and character take precedence over personal romance. If the families align, the young man and woman meet. These are not casual dates, but structured, chaperoned encounters, typically taking place 2 to 4 times in a family living room with parents nearby to preserve traditional modesty. During these quiet conversations, the couple discusses their life goals, religious aspirations, and expectations for the home they hope to build. In some communities, like Satmar, this record-checking and vetting process is exceptionally strict, with the family playing a central role in every decision. In others, such as Chabad, the process is slightly more flexible, prioritizing spiritual alignment. Yet across all these dynasties, the goal remains identical: ensuring that a marriage begins on a solid foundation of mutual respect and communal support. If both parties agree that the match is right, a formal engagement is announced, setting the centuries-old customs of the wedding into motion. These initial supervised meetings are focused, usually numbering no more than a handful of encounters before a final decision is reached. Because marriage commonly takes place in young adulthood, often around the age of 18 or 19, there is no place for casual dating. Instead, this brief courtship is designed to assess lifelong compatibility under the quiet supervision of the family. Yet the rules governing this window are not uniform across the Hasidic world. In the Satmar community, the process remains exceptionally guarded, with the family retaining absolute authority and the couple meeting under strict, chaperoned oversight. Bobov families often use this period to negotiate practical matters, such as dowry and future housing, treating the union as a partnership between 2 extensive family networks. By contrast, Chabad communities allow a more flexible approach, focusing instead on the young couple's spiritual connection and mutual understanding during their conversations. Across all these dynasties, this structured period of discovery serves to confirm, within weeks, whether 2 young lives should be bound together before they begin the ancient rituals of the wedding itself. Once the engagement is official, the days leading up to the ceremony are defined by a series of quiet, deeply personal transitions. These rituals mark the boundary where ordinary life ends and sacred preparation begins. For the groom, this starts on the Shabbat before the wedding with the Afruf, a Yiddish term meaning calling up. During synagogue services, the groom is called to read from the Torah, receiving blessings and showers of candy from the congregation. In Chabad communities, this moment is often celebrated publicly, while Satmar families keep the occasion quiet and private. For the bride, spiritual preparation centers on the mikveh, a ritual bath of natural rainwater. This immersion represents purification and rebirth, a physical and spiritual cleansing before entering marriage. Some communities, like Belz and Ger, include quiet, centuries-old prayers during this immersion, treating it as a moment of profound personal reflection. To heighten the anticipation, many Hasidic communities practice strict separation, where the bride and groom do not see or speak to each other for an entire week before the wedding. This period of quiet distance culminates moments before the ceremony in the Bedeken. In this veiling ritual, which roots back to ancient Talmudic times, the groom covers the bride's face with a veil. It is a gesture meant to signal that his love is for her inner beauty and spiritual character, ensuring they step under the wedding canopy with absolute clarity. The crowd falls silent as the bride and groom step beneath the chuppah. This open-air canopy, supported by 4 poles, represents the new home the couple will build together. Open on all sides, it symbolizes a household ready to welcome guests, grounded in community. Underneath this canopy, the ceremony enters its legal and historic center with the reading of the ketubah, the marriage contract. Written in ancient Aramaic, this document is read aloud to the assembled community. The ketubah is far more than a ceremonial scroll. It is a binding legal contract that outlines the groom's specific obligations to provide food, clothing, shelter, and financial security. This document acts as a communal and legal shield, protecting the bride's rights and ensuring her economic stability within the marriage. By reading this text publicly, the couple's private commitment is formally witnessed and bound to the religious laws of the community. In sects like Bobov, specific clauses are added to secure communal protections, while Chabad and Satmar maintain their own traditional phrasings of the ancient legal text. With the signatures of 2 qualified witnesses, the contract becomes active. The ceremony culminates in the final liturgical acts beneath the canopy. The rabbi recites the Sheva Bracho, the 7 blessings that celebrate creation, marriage, and the community. These ancient blessings, repeated during celebratory meals for a full week, are legal obligations codified in the Shulchan Aruch. Then comes the final act under the chuppah. The groom crushes a glass under his foot. In this moment of highest joy, the sudden crash recalls the historical destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. It is a deliberate pause to honor collective memory and the fragility of life. Every gesture of the ceremony remains bound to Jewish law and inherited custom, establishing a union defined by centuries of shared history. As guests enter the celebration hall, the room's physical layout immediately reveals the social and religious boundaries of the community. A physical partition, known as a mechitza, splits the space down the middle. Men gather at tables on one side, while women sit on the other. This complete separation extends to the dance floor, where men and women dance only within their designated sections. While mainstream Western receptions, and even simple Amish weddings, feature families sitting and dancing together, the Hasidic layout maintains strict gender boundaries throughout the night. This practice, based on 16th century rabbinic rulings regarding modesty during communal gatherings, treats physical separation not as a barrier to happiness, but as a necessary framework that keeps the celebration sacred. Once the partition is secure, the room erupts into motion. Live musicians and cantorial singers lead the crowd in fast-paced circle dances that fill the hall. A Hasidic wedding is an open invitation. Hundreds of members from the wider community, not just close relatives, arrive late into the evening simply to dance and honor the newlyweds. These festivities routinely push past midnight, continuing until 3 or 4 in the morning. While the scale remains immense, each dynasty infuses the night with its own musical style. Bobov celebrations feature powerful brass bands, and Bel's weddings lean toward classic acoustic string ensembles. In Jer communities, traditional spiritual melodies are often mixed with modern electronic beats. This late-night celebration turns the formal marriage contract into a powerful shared community experience. Today, as the modern world rapidly shifts, these ancient rituals endure not as relics, but as living threads of continuity. Across diverse dynasties like Satmar and Chabad, the chuppah remains a powerful anchor of community. Which of these traditions resonated most with you? Share your thoughts below.